Hi Fisher folks, Rich here again. Just about to go out for another session in about half an hour. So gonna head down to Perch Rock at the mouth of the Mersey with Gary and have a little session down to low there. Quite big tides at the moment, so it's running down to about 1.6 metres at 8 o'clock. It's warm, wind southwesterly at the minute, gonna veer around to the northwesterly over the course of the session. Mostly a lot of little rays being caught down there at the minute, sort of 2 to 4 pound size, but plenty of action, so all good fun, and hoping of course as ever to see if we can winkle out a bigger one amongst them. Also the odd smooth hound coming out, so they tend to be early in the tide as it's running out, so we'll start off chucking out a couple of smooth hound baits, and you never know, might get lucky. So that's about it for now, so I'll see you down on the beach and catch you later. Hey folks, well down at Perch Rock for another ray session. Just got the two baits out at the minute, a whole squid and a crab on one, to see if we can pick up a smooth hound as they run back out the river with the ebbing tide. So fingers crossed. Gary's here with me, just walking across, just finished setting up. So hopefully see the fish shortly. So tackle today is the Century Excalibur Sea Curves as usual, and pen casting specials, and they're loaded up with 19-pound Rovex 10X, and that's on a 80-pound shock leader. So Gary's just down the beach there, entertaining some people having some fun on the beach. Beautiful day, lovely and warm, so beach is quite busy, and I've got about probably half a dozen anglers off to my right at the minute. I've just moved down a little bit because someone came and honked themselves right next to me, which is not a great idea on a fairly fast flowing tidal river, unless you want to spend half your time untangling the gear. Okay, so where I'm fishing is quite weird. So tide's ebbing that way, but the current is actually going that way because there's a big back eddy formed in this, just in the mouth of the Mersey here. That will calm down as the tide drops a bit more. So at the moment I'm having actually to cast down tide to get my leads level with me. Okay, so just going to put out the first ray bait now. So nice big lump of bluey, that's in a pulley dropper, 5030 pennel. So I've just swapped the other bait out to crab and squid wrap, because there seems to be a bit of a crab activity out there at the minute, just to join the fun of the weed. So see how we get on. A man with a ray.
Hold on, yeah. First one of the session. About 3.5 pound. Come out on a bluey, this on a pulley dropper rig. Until we get a few more.
can see from the beach, the weed has been terrible. In fact, it's starting to ease down now, so I only just feel like I'm starting to fish now. It was just dragging the lines out. Couldn't see if you're getting a bite, so hopefully we can start getting some fish. Gary's had another little ray further up from me, and someone just had I'm not sure if it was a small dogfish or smoothhound further down the beach. So there's fish there, it's just the weed is killing it for me where I'm fishing at the minute. Okay, so I haven't blanked, probably the world's smallest Tope, I think. It's got some teeth, so I don't think it's a smoothhound, so yeah. Better than nothing. The weed is just being absolute nightmare at the moment, so yeah, not good. So get this little fella back, we can grow a bit bigger.
Number 2 Tope of the session for me and Richie. This one come out on bluey and squid cocktail.
So the weed has just about finally stopped, so I'm actually feel like, I don't know how long we've been here, I'm actually starting to fish. If you look down the beach, you can see what a problem the weed has been, because it's all scattered across it. So hopefully now we can get a ray out or two as it come down to low water. So here we go.
Third ray of the session, same bait again, just bluey by itself this one. Hopefully they'll start coming on now on the run up to low water. The session for me, same bait again, bluey on the pulley dropper, a little bit deeply hooked this one, lean a little bit, but should be fine. Number 5 of the session. Hey Simone, I'm just saying to Richie there, haven't had a touch on the loop rig, just baiting the other rod up after that last one. The rod tip bends over into this one come out on mackerel.
Great session really. Just struggling to get a bite. Gary's only 50 metres up the beach and is absolutely battering them out at the minute, so not much of a do really, just keep fishing, hopefully fish move over in front of you. So yeah, not the world's greatest session, just one little Tope so far. Hopefully we can get a couple of rays before we finish. Still hoping.
6th fish of the session for me. This one's come out on bluey and squid cocktail. It's fine. Don't know why Rich isn't into them yet.
Feeding crab.
A bite at last! A bite at last! got there in the end. Hooray! Okay, so I'm catching Gary up now, quickly. So, nice little male ray, just took a big chunk of bluey. So, yeah, off the mark at last.
Well done, mate. Got tomorrow's side to catch up.
Serious sort of abuse that I have to put up with. Number 2 little ray again on a bluey. So yeah, lovely little fish, aren't they? Beautiful eyes. So get this one back. See if we can get another one. Okay, so tide's turned now and running in hard. I don't know if you can see how fast that's running in, but rod tips are well wrapped over now. Lead just about holding bottom with 7 ounces, so I think the session's probably going to be coming to an end fairly soon. Yeah, a bit frustrating to begin with this one. But yeah, we got a couple in the end, so that's what it's all about.